Discussion view source history. Scarlett ponders the eternal question, copyright symbol. PMJ. Furry. Culture, furry. This article needs to be wikified, formatted according to the Furry Book of Style. For specifics, check the edit history and talk page. Consult the Furry Book of Style for editing. Help. This article needs copy editing, for correct spelling, grammar, usage, etc. For specifics, check the edit history and talk page. Consult the Furry Book of Style for editing. Help. This article does not cite its references or sources. You can help wikifur by adding references. For specifics, check the edit history and talk page. Consult the Furry Book of Style for editing. Help. This article is about the term. For other uses, see furry, disambiguation. The word furry, adjective, FRE, Spanish, furro, has several meanings, dependent on the context in which it is used. In mainstream culture, it predominantly means consisting of or resembling fur, but in the furry fandom it can be used to identify a person with an interest in anthropomorphic animals and sci-fi/mythological/imaginary creatures which possess human looks and capabilities, or used to identify such beings, a furry persona/fursona, OC. Avatar, etc. Contents, hide. 1. Etymology. 1.1 Non-furry furries. 1.2 Other contexts. 2. What it means to be furry. 3. Furries gamut of interests. 4. See also. 5. References. 6. External links. 6.1 Media. Etymology. According to maintainers of the Prancing Skiltares YouTube channel, the term furry was coined by a non-furry gamer, Dr. Pepper, who frequented the Prancing Skiltare in the mid-1980s. 2. The plural form for furry in all its contexts is furs or furries, including the subjects of this furry interest, furries, animals, often used to mean a group of furry characters in art or roleplay. Non-furry furries. Anthropomorphic creatures that are also considered to be furry, even with the lack of pelt or fur, include, but are not limited to dragons and lizards, also known as scaleless and herps, respectively, cetaceans, dolphins and orcas, birds and griffins, also known as featheries or avians, and taurs, centaurs being the prime example. Other contexts. Page. Create account login. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Furry Autumn Vixen poses in fursuit. From within the fandom, anything classified as an anthropomorphic animal and / or creature could be called a furry. That could be anything from Scooby Doo to various sports mascots to Omaha the cat dancer. Since mainstream characters are generally not created with furries in mind, the furry context is presumed by most outsiders to not be present despite subcultural interest. Any art showcasing anthropomorphic animals is generally considered furry. Artwork. Artwork that contains furries in sexual situations may be called wikifur. Spooch art. What it means to be furry. Someone who says they are furry is generally expressing an interest in anthropomorphic animals and / or creatures, and perhaps some affiliation to furry fandom. They may say that interest in a variety of ways, through art and stories, roleplay and performance, How deep or meaningful interest in furry varies greatly from person to person. Furry's gamut of interests. Below is a list of common interests with which a fur is likely to identify. A furry may be interested in any or all of them, to any degree. Cartoons and games. Interest in anthropomorphic animals and or creatures can be as simple as the many popular furry cartoon characters, known as funny animals. These may include Bugs Bunny, Tony the Tiger, Sly Cooper, Star Fox, etc. However, someone who merely happens to like these characters is not necessarily a furry. The degree and nature of one's interest are relevant here. Art and creativity. Some furs may be interested only in the creative aspects of the furry fandom. Furry content, both online and off, is easy to obtain, and available in vast amounts, and furs produce new works regularly. Furry artwork is also done by many non-furries in targeting the fandom. Others may disassociate themselves from the fandom and refer to themselves as funny animal artists. Furries may also enjoy role-playing a particular furry character or fursona, sometimes writing about this character or recording their online interactions for posterity. Fursuiting. Some furries enjoy the practice of dressing up in a costume that is typically designed after a fursona. 3. These fursuits are usually worn at conventions, and a few are even designed to accommodate sexual situations. Some furries opt to wear a partial suit, consisting of a head, tail, and paws, instead of a full fursuit. Others may just wear a tail or various other pieces. While only a minority, about 15 to 20%, consider themselves fursuiters, they tend to be highly visible at events where many furries are present. 4. Sexuality. To some furs, the sexual attraction to anthropomorphic animals is part of what makes them furry. This is a topic of much controversy, as it has been the subject of early media attention, such as that from Wired magazine and Vanity Fair, leading to its becoming a common stereotype of the furry community at large. This has spawned a few groups in response, such as the Burned Furs, with a desire to discourage this angle or create a clear distinction between these furries and the rest of the community. Spirituality. Some furs believe they have a spiritual connection to a particular animal which is typically their fursona, but also may be a totem. Strong spiritual believers may often say that they are an animal in a human body, and in fact may identify themselves as otherkin, wers and or the Rians, which are their categories and not linked to the furry fandom just by interest. Some join and find the furry fandom to be a place to be themselves, as most of these groups are underground and the furry fandom is more open to the world. However, not all the Rians have the Ria type as their fursona. See also Furry on Wikipedia. Furry fandom on Wikipedia. Furry fan. Fursuiter. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Tools. What links here? Related changes. Special pages. Printable version. Permanent link. Page information. Hide, view times talk times edit. Furry lifestyle. Anti-furries. References. 1 Furry on Wikipedia. 2 Comment to First Furry Convention, Confluence 0, 1989, Prancing Skikter, YouTube. 3 UC Davis posts Furry survey results. 4 According to the Furry survey at 1, about 16% of respondents, 1,242 out of 7,760, describe themselves as fursuiters. In addition, during the 3 years ending September 2009, 20 conventions had an attendance of at least 500 and a fursuit parade count. Of those, the percentage of attendees who participated in the fursuit parade ranged from 12.4 to 21.5, with most falling between 14 and 18. External links. Furry on the Oxford English Dictionary. Peter Catt's Furry info page. FAQ for alt.fan.furry. Rabbiting on, a personal view of furry. Furry culture, terms and memes on Know Your Meme. Furry on the SL History Wiki. Furry fandom on Rational Wiki. Furry search results in DeviantArt. Furry search results in Fur Affinity. Furry search results in LiveJournal. Media. Why are so many Gen Z kids becoming furries? Article on Rolling Stone. Furry topics. Culture. History. Categories, articles that need to be wikified, articles needing copy edit, articles which lack references, terms. Culture. Search. Search. Go search. In other languages. Etina. Dansk. Deutsch. Espanol. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Eesti. Suomi. Franchise. Magyar. Italiano. Norsk Bokmål. Polski. Portuguese. Svenska. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF.